Hello. I hope everyone had a great day, or if your day is just about to begin, I hope you have a great day as well. Everyone had a great day about something um, that's been bothering me for a very long time, and they call it depression and all these things, but the type of depression that everyone has, I don't believe it's the same. And if it is the same, I believe we're all having a certain perspective about the state of the earth, the state of the world, and the world is in, the earth is in darkness. The earth is in darkness, and it gets very depressing because you don't know what to expect because it's so unstable, especially now. It feels like we are on the fast track to hell, to destruction, right? We're on the accelerated path. And we're just watching it happen. And then we're supposed to pretend every day and act like, oh, yes, this is not happening. I'm going to go chill. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go on vacation. I'm going to go do this, whatever. And I'm not saying that those things are bad things. It's good to, escape from reality sometimes. But boy, oh boy, when you come back to what's really going on, you can't ignore it. You can't help but notice the world is really messed up. Really messed up. Some people, and I used to be one of those people. Nah, let me stop lying. I ain't never been one of those people. But some people, they are really good at hiding things. They're really good at uh, keeping things inside. Really, really good at it. And I admire them for that, you know? Um, but it's just hard for me, and I'm sure others who are like me, to act like everything is cool and try to take our minds off of everything. And I try not to be so pessimistic about things. I try not to have such a negative outlook, but you can't help it when you're having a good time knowing that some child is probably being abused and murdered or whatever at the moment, right? Or some woman is being attacked and whatever. And some man, I'm sure, is probably being killed more than likely. Babies are being blown up, right? And I'm just supposed to, oh, everything is good. Sin is just in the midst everywhere. Everywhere. All over the world. And it's like, when are we going to say enough? Like when are we going to do something about it as a whole? Because one person can't do it, right? Not two people, not even 100, not even 1,000, not even 100,000. The only way that that amount of people can do it is if they have the Most High Yah, right? But then that's the thing right there. Without the Most High Yah being here to give us direction, without the Most High Yah being here to give us instruction, without the Creator telling us how to move forward from this, the earth continues to be destroyed. We're just letting that happen. As the people who are, we're supposed to be the keepers of the earth, right? We're supposed to be the keepers of the earth. And I just, I think about how death is just something we look forward to now. But I want to give the Most High Yah all the praise, the honor, and the glory by saying hallelujah. And I want to get into a couple of verses. Yeah, y'all know I like to read the word. I know some people don't like the word, some people hate the word, but I'm going to read the word because I love the word. The word is more valuable than gold to me. So it is what it is. Um, let's see, uh, Proverbs 31, and let's go to verse 30. And it says, favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that fears Yah, she shall be praised. Right? And that's a beautiful thing. Praise Yah. But look, it says favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. Favor is deceitful. So it doesn't matter if you're highly favored in this world. It just doesn't by other people. And then beauty is vain. It doesn't matter if you are seen as beautiful on the outside. That's vanity. But those are two things that we seem to be caught up in so much in this earth: favor of man and beauty, vanity. Favor of man and beauty, vanity. Like, and it's just without fail. And we don't think and we don't consider there are deeper things as a whole, because I know there's individuals who are on a deeper level, but as a collective, because we see what's happening with the earth. The keepers of the earth are not, we're not being responsible. We're just allowing everything to be destroyed. Let's go to Isaiah 51 and 6. It says, lift up your eyes to the heavens and look upon the earth beneath. For the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they that dwell therein shall die in like manner. But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished. Praise Yah. So I guess we are okay with just fading away and withering away with the planet, dying with the earth. That's okay. That everything just fades away and we had no purpose whatsoever but to get money and pay bills and be favored and be consumed and caught up in vanity, but no purpose, no true purpose. It's okay, right? And we just pretend like it's all okay, right? Look, Isaiah 28, Isaiah 28 and verse 18. The Most High says, "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand when the overflowing scourge shall pass through. Then ye shall be trodden down by it." From the time that it goes forth, it shall take you. For morning by morning shall it pass over by day and by night, and it shall be a vexation only to understand the report. Our covenant with death to be disannulled. That means that death is not a natural thing. That's what it means. It's not natural. It's not something that the Most High intended for us. And I know that our forefather Solomon said in Ecclesiastes 10:19, "A feast is made for laughter, and wine makes life merry, but money answers unto all things." But what it doesn't answer to is death. It doesn't answer to death. And if you're okay with dying and you're okay with just being dead and you don't mind, maybe you're suicidal, I understand because I used to be that way as well, right? But how can you continue to go on if you're not suicidal in this world and pretend as if nothing drastic is taking place with this current empire? I had a dream back in, man, let me see. This was a shorter dream. It was back in 2023, June 21st of 2023, and I had a dream everyone was tired. Everyone stopped working and doing what they were doing currently to sleep, even going so far as to pulling out pillows wherever they were at the time to lay their, like if they were on a bus bench, to lay their head wherever they were. even outside. Everybody just started pulling pillows out and going to sleep. And so I can understand why the Most High says the people are in gross darkness. Let's go to Isaiah 60 in verse 2. Okay, let's start at verse 1. It says, Arise, shine, for your light is come, and the glory of Yah is risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But Yah shall arise upon you, and his glory shall be seen upon you. And the Gentiles shall come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Right? So the only way that we can overcome this darkness is to turn to the source, turn to the creator, right? Because you can feel the darkness. It's not something that is like something that you are looking at because the sun is up, in the daytime. No, it's just all around the world. You can just feel. It's like a heavy feeling. It's vexation of spirit. And I just realized that all this time, this depression, quote unquote, right, is just a heavy spirit, heavy burden on the spirit. And it's a vexation of spirit. And the reason is not because of anybody. It doesn't matter if I'm around family, it doesn't matter if I'm away from family, it doesn't matter if I'm around friends, away from friends. I can be completely alone. And I can still feel that heavy weight, that energy, you know? We we're doing all of this extra stuff. I don't know like what to call it. Like mm, everything that people are partaking in. It's just like a waste of time, honestly, because the world is crashing and it's dying, you know? What are we working towards? That's what I want to know. What exactly are we working towards without the creator at the helm? What's the goal on this earth? Where do you turn? Who do you turn to when the earth is falling? Who do you turn to when the earth is dying? Or do we just die with it? Like, what is the goal? I don't know. I guess that's why it gets frustrating. Hmm. Because, you know, we do these things as individuals for ourselves, right? We go to work, we plant gardens, we prepare for things to come. But it's like, what is the end goal after we're just passing this down generation to generation to generation while the earth is dying? Or do we do something more? Job 12 and 4. Now, I know this is a really bad problem in the States. This right here is a really bad problem in the States. Job uh, 12 and 4. And it says, I am as one mocked of his neighbor, who calls upon YAH, and he answers him. The just upright man is laughed to scorn. The just upright man is laughed to scorn. And why is that? Because it's not cool to do the right thing. It's not cool to be righteous, right? It's cool to do the wrong thing. It's cool to sin. It's cool to be wicked. It's cool to be the bad boy. It's cool to be the bad girl. But it's not cool to be good. That's not cool. Nobody wants to hear about that. They're like, okay, go on with all of that goodness and the truth, and I don't want to hear it. Bye. And it's like, la 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 la, I'm not listening to you while the earth is falling. Forget the sky, the earth is falling. It's really sad, you know? It's depressing, it's sad, and for those of you who can keep it all inside, more power to you. I'm going to express it, I'm going to talk about it. Um, I'm going to call on Yah. I'm going to call on the Creator as much as I can because obviously uh, the Most High is not here yet. The Most High is near, but the Most High is not here. Because if the Most High was here, we would all tremble, every last one of us. And so the Most High is giving us time, all of us. The Most High is giving all of us time to get it together. And I'm grateful for that because I know I need to still get myself together, my heart, everything. I know that I don't even want to have a wicked thought cross my mind because I'm afraid of the Most High, terrified, petrified. Look at Isaiah 51 and 13. Look at Isaiah 51 and 13. So it says, and forget Yah your maker. Let's start at verse 12. I, even I, am he that comforts you. Who are you that you should be afraid of a man that shall die, and of the Son of Man, which shall be made as grass? And forget your Maker, Yah, your Maker, your Elohim, your Creator, that has stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and has feared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? Even the Most High is looking at us and like, you more afraid of the oppressor than you are of the one who created the oppressor. And that makes no sense to me. I just can't understand that. I don't understand it. Why are we afraid, more afraid of a man than we are of the one who created man? You know, a lot of people might not want to hear it, but let me tell you, it's the truth. It's just the truth. And that's one of the reasons why everything is the way it is today. Because we fear men more than we fear the maker. Well, Isaiah 9 and 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yah of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Oh wait, I'm going to. All right, let me go to Isaiah 9 and 13. For Yah, or for the people turn not unto him that smites them, neither do they seek Yah of hosts. You don't turn on the one that's hurting you, right? You don't turn to that person that's hurting you, but you also don't seek Yah. Why? Like, I, I'm asking y'all now. I'm asking y'all why. It doesn't make sense. The only way that we're going to be able to fix the earth is if we root out the weeds. Let's go to Jeremiah 1 and 10. Jeremiah 1 and 10. And it reads, See, I have this day set you over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. So, how are you going to build and plant when we have not root out, we have not pulled down, we have not destroyed, we haven't thrown down? How we expect to build and plant as a nation? How do we expect to fix anything as a people? How can anybody expect change? You know, and I asked her, I said, why is it that, because we all know that, people that try to do the right thing, they get laughed to scorn. But why is it that you have people asking, how do we fix this? We need help. What do we do? What's the next move? You can set someone who's speaking the right thing in front of them and telling them the right way to go about it, and they will laugh them to scorn. They will laugh them to scorn like they're crazy. Ha! Like Noah, our forefather Noah. And you know what my mom said? She said it's not because um, they don't want to fix it. It's because they don't want to fix it with righteousness. They want to fix a wicked system. They want the wicked system to continue. How do we fix the wicked system? You can't. This is not your world. You didn't create it. The Most High said righteousness stands forever. His salvation stands forever. The word stands forever. You cannot fix it with wickedness. You can't fix the wickedness unless you turn from the wickedness. And so we are witnessing a moment in time where things are being rooted out and pulled down. Look what Trump is doing. Is Trump not pulling down? Is he not throwing down? And the Most High uses Israel for these things. But as you can see, the Most High can use whoever he wants because the Most High is the one ultimately in charge. So, yes, Trump is pulling down and throwing down and rooting out programs. But see, the way that Trump is doing it is not in righteousness because he wants to set up a system that only benefits the wicked elite. And everyone knows that. It's not a secret. They don't want the Most High's empire to come about. That's why he's working so quickly to tear things apart. Because he knows, and all of them in his cult know they're running out of time. They are out of time. That's why everything is happening so rapidly. Time's up. But do we understand that? Do we see that? I would like to um, come back to this just like the other topic, because it's for me, it's a mood for me. Um, we supposed to be crying out to the Most High right now. Do y'all see what's happening? You're asking what to do. We're supposed to be crying out to the Creator right now. Let's go to Jeremiah 9. Let's go to Jeremiah 9 and verse 20. Elohim is my guide. So it reads, matter of fact, let's start at verse 19. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded, because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out. Yet hear the word of Yah, O ye women, and let your ear receive the voice of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentation. For death is come up into our windows, and is entered into our palaces, to cut off the children from without, and the young men from the streets. So we supposed to be wailing out to the Most High, to the Creator, to hear us and had compassion on them, right? Malachi 3 and 16. Malachi 3 and 16. And it says, Behold, oh, wait, nope, not the beginning. Then they that feared Yah spake often one to another, and Yah hearkened, Yah listened, and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared Yah and that thought upon his name. So Yah can hear you. Yah can hear you. And it says that we were just speaking one to another, right? And Yah still, he heard us. Um, let's go to Exodus because I want to talk about is it Exodus 2 and 23? Let me see. Exodus 2. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's it. Exodus 2 and 23. And the Most High, it says, it came to pass um, in process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of bondage. And they cried, and their cry came up unto God by reason of the bondage. And God, the Creator, heard their groaning. And Yah remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. And Elohim looked upon the children of Israel, and Elohim had respect unto them. It says Most High had respect for us. The Creator had respect for us. And we don't even care to know anything about the Creator. But you expect God to save you. We expect God to save us, but we could care less about the Most High as a whole, right? Most High heard our crying and everything, and the Most High helped us. The Most High liberated us, but we don't care to know anything about that. Whew. It's just like you can't turn on a TV, you can't turn on the news, you can't watch nothing on your timeline. It's all bad news. Everything is bad news. It's dark. It's rumors of wars, right? Wars. Mm-mm-mm. All kinds of wars. The wars of Dan and Daniel, right? Listen, y'all. I know it's cool and it's good and it feels good to um, do things that feel good. I understand that. I'm a human, right? We can't always be negative, but we can't ignore the negative because it'll fester, it will grow, it will take over, and it has taken over. We can't keep ignoring it, right? The more you ignore it, the more Trump does what Trump does. The more the world is at war, the more bad things happen when you ignore it. And that's why it gets worse and worse every generation because it gets ignored. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I just felt like, that was on my heart and I wanted to talk about it. But praise Yah. I pray everyone enjoys the rest of their day or evening. Hallelujah. And